Hello, welcome. My name is Jody and this is Quilt Squirrel, and give you an update on what I've been working on the past week or so. So I have finished all 60 of my Wensleydale block. I don't have it up. I need to put it up on the design wall, but here are a few of the last ones that I did. I love this quilt. I'm using my Tilda fabrics, or at least the only 10 I had. I'm not going to show you all of them, just showing you a few of them. So I finished the last 15 or so. So that's ready to go. And the other thing I worked on is, I was telling you about a few years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I started making these red, white, and blue courthouse steps. And so I threw some blocks up because I started playing around with making these little flag blocks that I wanted to go like in between them somehow to kind of break it up. And so this is the pattern I've come up with to where it's, I like it. The flags will be kind of in a white diamond shape in the quilt. But in order to put my Wensleydale up here, to put it together, I've got to clean off my design wall. But before I can do that, I need to make some decisions on this one. And I need your help. I would like your opinion. So, what I'd like to know is, for the flags, the courthouse steps are 6-inch finished, and my flag block is 3-inch finished. So, it's going to have an 1.5-inch border on it all the way to make it the same size as the courthouse steps. And so what I have is, I have my little tub, and I have my, let me put it this way, I have my red courthouse steps, and it's just red because I used more red than blue. And then I have my blue courthouse steps because it's more blue. But I have quite a few of the strips cut to where I can make more or use for something else. You'll see. So I got out my craft paper, and going by this design, I've got this, and I need 117 of my red. I need 126 of the blue, and I need 81 flags. That is if I take the quilt, I'm doing 108 by 108, so it'll be king size. And that's if the count of what I need is if I end the quilt with the courthouse steps. What I would like your opinion on is a few things. Okay, for the flags, should I use either a solid or maybe like a white on white around them? You know, is it too busy? And in order to set the flag off, does that need to be plain? Or do I surround the flag with other neutrals that I've used throughout the quilt? So that's the first thing I'd like your opinion on. And when I first was putting this up here, I thought, oh, that's going to be too busy and the flag will get lost. But looking in the camera, I kind of like that. It's not getting lost, but it fits in. And then is that just too, I don't know, bare for the flag surrounding, let me know. So, and then the other thing I'd like to know is, do I take the quilt all the way and end it with this, or do I put a thin neutral border, white on white or scrappy, and then add piano key border, maybe red, white, blue, all the way around, and in the 4 corners, I will put a flag in each of the 4 corners. So, I need your opinion. I would really like your opinion. I like it. But, you know, second set of eyes, let me know. If you have something else in mind, let me know. So, you can either subscribe, leave me a comment, or send me an email to quiltsquirrel1@gmail.com and let me know what you think. I appreciate all the opinions. So, and if you don't like it, let me know. It might hurt my feelings a little, but hey. And my husband has already named the quilt for me. He's named it my 1776 quilt. So I like that name for it, since this is the 250th anniversary of the United States. So this is my 1776 quilt. So I'd really like to have it done. And I'm thinking, I had a viewer send me an email on my last video when I was showing my courthouse step blocks, asking me how I made my blocks. And so, let me put my, so I don't drop it. What I use is the Creative Grids. It's called the Log Cabin Trim Tool 2. And you can either make a 12-inch block, or you can make a 6-inch block. And I already made a log cabin quilt using this ruler, and love this ruler. And you can do courthouse steps. There's something called a half log cabin, but the ruler tells you what size to cut your, let me get one down here. It tells you what size to cut your center square, and it tells you how wide of a strip to make your logs or your courthouse steps. And so I think I'm thinking of making a video showing how I make my blocks using the ruler, and showing you, giving you, because you know me, gotta take a breath, calm down. I cut my strips to the size that the ruler tells me, and then the length I cut so that it's the width or length of the strip I need to go around. So yeah, so I think when I'm done with this video, I'm going to maybe film myself making a couple blocks. We'll see. So that's all I've got for you. So subscribe, leave a comment, letting me know, plain, scrappy, plain white, white on white, or in the quilt with a courthouse step, or add a small inner border and then piano key, or something I haven't even thought of. So I will talk to you soon. Bye for now. Stay safe.